Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Crunch Time, where we come up big when it counts. I'm Dom with Sauce, Luke, and Ant. How are we all going, boys? Great to have you back as well, Ant.
I'm back.
Boys.
I'm back, and I'm
Fellas,
staying.
what's going on?
Excited to be back.
We should play the John Cena music in the background.
No coincidence. No coincidence. Both of us came back same week.
Well.
That's what I'm saying.
Goldberg.
John Cena rookie's up this week, surely.
Absolutely.
Splash would be all over that, wouldn't he?
Oh, he'd be all over it.
What Splash will be having a great week. I mean,
Unbelievable.
Giannis, Cena, ridiculous.
Goldberg, everyone.
Scenes.
Good,
Goldberg come
mate.
back as well.
Did
Yeah, he
Goldberg
came back
come
as
back?
well. Yeah, he came back as
Jesus.
well.
Really?
Right, WWE stocks are up.
It's
Vince,
all-
Big Vinny Mac has gone all out.
Now we just
Talk
need
about
to come out
spending
with
some money.
Now we just need Vince McMahon to come out with the do-rag, and it would just be the trifecta,
Oh,
mate.
my
It'd be
God.
all over. Love it, lot. But we're all well, boys, which is good. Massive news today. Clearly, the Bucks won the title. I think that is going to set the tone for this podcast. I know last week we did Select versus Prism, 1920. We did say hypothetically that Ant would have picked Prism, and Ant confirmed
and
during the week that he would have
I
picked
definitely would have.
Prism.
Yeah.
So that's good. We spoke on his behalf and we were right, which is good. Or we could have looked like Muppets. But boys, your thoughts on the games? Giannis, where he stands in the NBA after today winning his first title and finals MVP.
I mean, I'll start it off. Why not? That's massive. You got to admit, that's pretty big. When you put into like the grand scheme of things, we'll talk about from a basketball perspective first, and then we'll relate it to the hobby. For him to get his first ring with Milwaukee, you know, like that's and with Middleton being your number two, that's a monstrous achievement. And you know, he was loyal to that team. He wrote it out, and now he's got the the rewards, and now he's off to the races because he's got that one. The first one's always going to be the toughest. Now he gets to regroup. I think a lot more players are going to want to be in Milwaukee, especially next year and going forward. People want to team up with that team. It's just huge, and to think how close they were to getting knocked out by Durant. You know, that millimeter off the line when he shot that three. If that goes in, they're essentially pretty much out of the, out. It's game over, GG. And Giannis pulled through. I'm very happy. Obviously, Greek background, that ties into it as well. Very happy for him and that team, and for Bucks supporters. I mean, that's pretty good. 50 years, no trophy, and now you got one.
Pretty much agree with Anthony. I think it was great to see him win it in Milwaukee as well after re-signing on the Supermax and all that. It was good to see. And with Middleton as his number two. It's funny, Middleton. I saw a meme last week. It's like Middleton goes from like trash to he's okay to MJ in his peak
cycle
to I saw that. That was pretty funny. But Giannis put in. I didn't get to watch the game today, unfortunately, except for the last few minutes. But his stats over the whole final series were pretty unreal. And then well-deserved finals MVP there. But going 2-0 down as well and coming back to win 4 straight, it's a big performance. And yeah, big for him, like Anth was saying, in the grand scheme of basketball, really. 2 MVPs and now a ring, most improved as well. Pretty good accolades to have, I reckon.
Spot on there, Lukey. Spot on. Congratulations, obviously, first and foremost, to Milwaukee Bucks organization and the fan base. Massive achievement, and so happy for Giannis. And what this does for his legacy, I think this just cements him. And I'm 100% confident saying this guy's got to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame, and 100% confident saying he's jersey will be hung up in the Milwaukee Bucks in the rafters in the stadium there once it's all said and done. Let's be honest, and I think this is one of chips to come. I really think he's got. I'm going to say confidently another one in him, and possibly two, and then the sky's the limit from there. But I think this is just the beginning, the belief that he needed as a player to get the job done. Obviously, he's come up with a few hurdles in previous playoff runs. In the last two, coming up short, and now being able to get over that hump. I think he's going to have the belief as a player, the belief as as a human that he was meant to be here. A kid from the streets of Athens, Greece, coming here to the big stage and showing us what it's all about. The emotions at the end there, you've seen it. He couldn't hold it in, and as you shouldn't. When you've achieved the absolutely pinnacle in basketball. So. Look, I think it'll be interesting to see what this does to his cards in the short term. But I think this
let's
solidifies.
Talk about it. Look, they're up.
Yeah, they are up.
Right
yes,
they've had an uptick over the whole. I was looking at it just before, just the whole final series overall.
What I was going to say, what's really interesting to me is Giannis. From when I started in this hobby, it was two people. It was Giannis and Luka. They were the two people. Above anything across any sport, that was it. It was Luka if you want to get that $1,000, 1.5, that mid expensive card, but you can sell a few things, buy a Luka Prism PSA 10, and then the big boy was the Giannis, because Giannis was like 3K. I think it got up to like 5 last year, something crazy. Yeah, there we go. So where are we at right now?
So there was a sale. This sale was yesterday. So that was 2,478. I did see a few auctions ending post game around the 3K mark. So I know there were a few sold for 3K. So if you were a savvy person and picked one up last week for 1,600 and then chucked it up on auction to end around the game time of Game 6. Happy days. You've just made nearly doubled your money and made over $1,000 profit. So who says that the market is dead? There is still opportunity. There is still rise to profit off events, which seemed to be people had felt that had gone away from the market, that there was not that opportunity to profit off certain events. I think there is still that opportunity. You just, you got to be more vigilant with what you choose and which guys you buy.
Yeah,
and that's exactly right. Selective. And yeah, it's not the case where it's like, for instance, rewind, bubble last year. You could have been, as we've seen, buying Tyler Hero cards and they were skyrocketing, buying role-playing guys and they were skyrocketing. It wouldn't be the case this time. I think the market's gotten smarter.
Have they got Middleton on card ladder? Surely.
I'm not sure. I'll find out for you, mate.
While we find that, I want to just spill a few thoughts. Here we go. Middleton. Where we at? It's still up. Look at that. Still up a little bit.
So the base is PSA 10's 260.
Oh, that's gone down. What was that last graph you just said?
I think a factor is he's not in the Bucks uniform.
Yeah,
that plays into it. This is what I want to say about Giannis, the cards.
What's that one? This
is the player index. So this is all their cards that they have him on the platform.
Middleton, yeah.
So his player index over the last 2 weeks has gone up. Yeah, like his player index, you'll see there it's gone up from 560 to 800, 860, and that's obviously with his performances in the finals. So there has been an uptick on Chris Middleton's cards as well.
It just shows that the market's still reactionary to things that are happening. So I think anyone saying it's dead I don't really agree with what they're saying, to be honest. Because people are putting in good performances, cards are going up. That's what not everything's going up like it was, but things are still going up. If you're right, you're going to be right.
Yeah.
And you're going to make money.
They're not. You're right on that point. I mean, I'll just take it back to like Trae Young in that playoff run. His performances. If that was the previous year in the bubble and Trae Young was doing that stuff, his card prices would have went bananas. Like they
Yeah.
moved up, but they didn't move up what we had seen previously, what was sort of happening, cards jumping up 50, 60, 70%. Yeah, they moved up maybe 20%.
So a few that I was watching doubled.
Yeah.
Premier
Well,
Select
there you go.
PSA 9 doubled. Select Premier doubled in about a week. Yeah. So it depends what you're looking at. It's not everything overall, like we're saying, but stuff definitely was moving with Trey. Yeah, like I do agree with you saying probably not to the heights of what it was in the bubble with those massive
Bubble was
multipliers there,
crazy.
but
The
yeah.
bubble hobby was different. What I want to say is about Giannis, though. I think if you're buying today, and we said this about Mbappe after he scored that hat trick.
We say it every time someone does something good. Don't buy today.
If you're buying today, you're a fool. People have been waiting for this to sell their cards at the peak right now. Just wait it out a bit. Like it's quite a long.
And it won't even be. You won't even be waiting long. I'm telling you, man. I think there'll be an oversupply of some of these cards. And everyone has the same thought. We've seen this again. I mean, we've seen it. LeBron cards dropping after he won the championship. AD cards dropping after he won the championship. So it could be also as much as people are saying you're saying don't buy now. Yeah, don't buy right now, but follow the prices over the next week to 2 weeks. And I think there will be an opportunity. Like the best time to buy LeBron cards was nearly like a few weeks after the event.
Could be right now,
right?
Best time to buy LeBron cards could be right now.
Yeah, well, they've started to uptick again, and it's funny how it's all come up with in time for the national.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
Here's what I want to say. Here's what I'm saying. I have a feeling that from just looking at this, obviously there's going to be a lot of listings of just look at the pop, like 2.6. There's still a fair amount. I think a lot of cards are going to be sold over the next couple days. Then they start to trickle down. But at the end of the day, if you can get a Giannis at a good price, that's a long-term play. Like he's got the ring now. He's a winner. No one can take that from him. That's a big thing.
I was actually waiting just to jump in there. I was going to ask, is Giannis a long-term play for you guys now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Giannis, I'm going to say it here. I've said it already, but this drops on Saturday. So I'm going to say it again. So 2 pods in a row. His legacy is not to be better than Jordan when it's all said and done, because the narrative in other sports when it comes to like soccer with Messi and Ronaldo, everyone says it's Messi. Their minds are made up, what I'm trying to say. And the same with basketball. It's Jordan. You can make arguments and everyone's just like, no, he's the undisputed GOAT. But the question for his legacy in the long term, and I think with a chip now, a finals MVP, 2 regular season MVPs, like he's got some serious hardware next to his name. He makes the case to be probably, well, arguably the best Euro/international player to ever play the game when his career is finished.
Yeah, I think that's inevitable.
Definitely.
Like that's what he's pushing. He has to, in saying that though, he has to knock off Hakeem Olajuwon from the top of the
Fam,
the tower.
Don't put him with the proper number 2. Like Middleton's great, cool. Middleton's cool, and he's just won a ring. Credit to them.
What are you talking about? That's Batman, bro. He's the best. He's the number 1.
Come on now. You put him with if you put him with Lillard.
Giannis said it, bro. Did you hear what he said in the post-match? He said it. He goes, I could have taken the easy way out and joined the super team and just played my role and won a chip. He goes, I did it the hard way. And to quote him, he goes, we fucking did it.
If someone goes there now after this ring, someone big, like a top 20 player goes there, they could be looking at like back-to-back easy. For real. I think they go back-to-back. If they get someone...
I was going to say, with the same team they have right now, do you reckon they go back-to-back?
Nah, you'd expect everyone else to get better.
I don't think they do. Yeah.
Golden State is going to be so good next year.
Golden State, I think Nets are going to come and gel a little bit more. Yeah, like
Nets will be good.
At the end of the day,
better.
Yeah. Yeah, Lakers are going to show up a little bit more.
No, it's
It just
it's
it,
going to
ma-
be a great season next season. There's
it just
so
it
many
means
contenders.
this ring for Giannis means so much more that he did it with Chris Middleton's number 2, and Holiday was there as well. He's pretty good, but yeah, I feel like it
Holiday
means
was
so much
massive.
more.
Holiday was
Yeah.
massive. He made some big plays in that fourth quarter.
He's a
As
monster.
well.
Yeah.
And
I feel
yeah,
like
he
it means so much more because of that.
he was guarding Booker and he troubled him a lot. And it's probably something that they should have done from the beginning of this series, which was put Drew Holiday on Booker because he made it tough for him, really tough. And at times he was guarding CP3, and they were able to get away with having PJ Tucker on CP3. He wasn't able to, pull away and put up a big 30 bomb like he had previously. So, look, credit to them. They played well. I'm just having a look at a few auctions and stuff that's ending in the next
let's talk about
little bit.
Everyone pick what's your go-to Giannis card? You have to buy a Giannis card. I don't know if you want to throw a budget on it. But
Yeah, I was going to say throw a budget.
Let's put a budget.
throw a budget of say 3. So 3 encompasses the Prism.
3 US, 3.
Yeah, 3 US. 3
million.
Okay.
I'll go buy the stained Giannis rookie card. That's sold. His RPA.
I was going to say, who bought
$3,000.
the one of one RPA? This over 1.8 mil, didn't it? That was a while ago now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon that goes up as well now.
National treasures.
Yeah, the logo.
PG.
Do you reckon it's
GS9.
fair to assume that the people down at PWCC had lined this one up? Look at how many PWCC.
Oh, for sure.
Come on,
They're
now.
just riding on the high of the Jordan selling during the week, and they're like,
what's crazy, Sauce?
Capitalize here.
That photo of all the Giannis prisms that was posted. I think you sent it to the group today.
By OTS Sports.
That was crazy.
Massive Giannis collection stacked on that prism.
I wonder how much of that was picked up, like this huge burst.
Yeah, if you've been following OTS for a while, he was massive on Jordan 86 flares. If you go through his IG page, he's got like a photo, and there's that many 86 flares in there. It's just a joke. And he's just massive on, he's really good at getting on stuff before it trends.
Sounds like someone that just goes heavy into something and just believes in it. I respect that. I respect an all eggs in one basket player. Like, if you believe in something, that's something I wish I did with Marvel. We've spoken about this before. Like, I dabbled in it. I did well, but like, if I had just gone, all right, this is it. It's everyone. All right, everyone hop on board, buying 25 boxes. And then, that'd be a different ball game type of thing.
You mean like a Victor Osimhen all in, do you?
Yeah. I respect that. That's why I like that player, because you got.
I love it.
Hey, 4 goals on the week. 4 goals in his first friendly of the season.
Against
Quality goals as well. They were world class. Anyone who hasn't seen those highlights, please go watch them. 12-0 quality.
Against who? What do I type in on YouTube to get that up?
Just type in Napoli 12-0. You'll find it. I can't even remember who they played now, to be honest.
Yeah.
But some of the goals, crazy. Crazy. I'm taking the piss for anyone who's thinks I'm serious. I'm taking the piss.
What do you think? 3K?
I don't know, like, his rookies 100% like outside of Prism and Select like crazy. I do know Spectra. He's got some crazy autos in Spectra that look really cool because the cards are nice. It's a horizontal card. There's a couple up at the moment. There's a blue number to. There was one up here. Sorry, where was it? That's 3.5 though. 3.5 to 99 blue.
I wouldn't, and I probably wouldn't go. Get some
Sauce.
I probably wouldn't go rookie year. As controversial as that is, I might go.
Okay.
If I had to pick one Giannis card, I think I'd go with the 2016-2017 2017 Excalibur Kaboom. I think that's my little play. I think Kaboom cards for if you can't get the rookie at the price that you want, could always go for a variable where it's like that comic style, or even if you go down, there's so many different cards that you can get. I think that's something I'd put on display. That's a very interesting one. That one.
The one, if you're going to ask me, honestly, like Spectra had some nice autos and stuff. That's for his rookie. If I had to go insert or variant, the one I'm 100% going is the downtown. 100%. Cornerstones downtown, or you can go Panini 1-1 downtown. Like, I love them. There's a 2019 Panini 1-1 out here, PSA 9, for $2,000 at the moment, or best offer. I'll see if I can. Here, I'll open it.
I like that.
I'll send Source the link, and we'll see if you can. For some reason, I can't. Oh, here. There we go.
So those were limited to the 1-1. Is that
case?
Right?
It's a case hit insert as well. So there's that one, and then the Cornerstone one.
Great little play.
The Cornerstones.
That's sick.
Looks like this. And I'll send the Cornerstones one to Source. This one is at 252 USD with 25 bids on it. So they're lovely cards. Like, they're sick. And then the other one is that one there.
It's a nice card.
Yeah, I might have to have a little.
Yeah, they're nice. They're lovely cards. They are, honestly, that is my favorite.
That's all.
My favorite insert set is downtown. I just love them, man. I love them. You can get everyone. Shaq and this and that. It's crazy.
Sold listing, gold standard auto, says $3,000. There's my cap. I'm getting a rookie auto, gold standard, Giannis.
Patch order.
Patch order.
Patch order. Wow. Yeah, I rate that.
There's my 3K right there spent. BGS 9, obviously 9.5s, I think, selling for a bit more than that, 5K or something. But, look, here was a 9.5, last 10th of July, ended just over 3,000 on auction, just over 3,000, around 3. There's a raw one for 2,000. I think this is a very affordable card. I'm not sure how it goes now, but, you look, there was some really affordable BGS 9.5s as well, too, so that sold. Picking one up back in May, there's 1,800 for that's a raw version. So I actually like that card. I seen Big Boy Movement had one. He actually got a BGS 9.5. So that's where I sort of picked that one up for. But I think that's, for if you're putting cap on it at 3,000, I'm going the gold standard patch auto, rookie patch auto. I love it that it's a green patch, and the green patch matches the green jersey that he's wearing. I think that adds more aesthetic appeal, in my opinion, than, like, for instance, if that was like a white patch and he's wearing a green jersey. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But the fact that it's a plain patch, but at least it matches the jersey he's wearing on the card.
What are they numbered out of? So I can't see the listing.
I'm not sure if these are numbered, but they
they're not numbered.
I will find out for you guys.
None of the listings have numbers. I reckon.
Oh.
Probably not.
I don't think they're numbered. I think they're just non-numbered. You don't know.
Is it a sticker auto as well? Yeah.
No, it's on card.
On card. Okay.
Yeah. So that was also another thing that swayed me for that. This is an on card auto, as you can see there. So yeah, that would be my pick, man. That would be my pick. I think.
Talking about, you're talking about the patches there. I think patches, like the aesthetics of the patch, like you're saying, I think it makes a big difference to the price. And so, when you're 2-color, 3-color.
That's right. And that makes a difference to collectors. That makes a massive difference to collectors. I think my first ever card I bought in the hobby was a Magic Johnson Immaculate not RPA, Immaculate patch auto. It was a 3-color patch that had every color of the Lakers jersey on it. And it's just drew you to it straight away, like it just stands out so much more. So I can see how that demands a higher premium with collectors.
There's one thing I don't hear, like you don't really hear about it often. You don't hear people talk about it very often, but I think it's something that's a pretty big deal. I feel.
Patch colours.
It is.
Yeah.
100%.
Am I going next?
What are you going with, Luke?
Yeah.
So have we got 3K to spend on a few cards? Because there's a few that I like.
Nah, straight
Speak to me,
one.
bro.
One card. Fuck. I'm
Yeah.
back to the drawing
You
board.
gotta pick your one. You're top from there. You don't have to spend all three, but limited to three.
I'm just scraping in now. I just found a listing for 3K, so 2,999. Say I was $1 short.
The select is fire too. I'm not gonna lie, select's pretty good.
Yeah,
That was gonna be-
see. Did I mess up because I had an opportunity to buy a BGS 9.5 a while back? Remember, Doma actually got offered that a select rookie BGS 9.5, and I turned it down mistakenly at this point.
Disclose the price or not?
I can't remember what he wanted. He wanted $900 for it, I think.
Australian.
Oh.
Yeah.
The 10's at one. How long ago was this sold?
10's at 1165.
When was that sale though? 17th. Oh no, hold on. 20th.
20th.
Yeah. I reckon that's a 1.5 card now, personally. That was gonna be one because I was gonna say I have two. I was gonna say a Prism BGS 9.5 because they're at 1.3, where the PSA 10 is at 2.5 or 1.4 and 2.5. And then I was gonna say a select PSA 10 as well and stay on the 3K mark.
One of each.
But-
yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, one of each. Just because the pop of it, because it's only, what is it, 1,200 at 10, and then 584 at 9. And then the BGS, because I was actually looking at the pop of the Prism cards recently, the other day. It's like PSA 10 now, there's PSA 9, there's 1.3, which is still very low, but a bit more than what it used to be when a lot of people buying them up. BGS 9.5 or 1.9 is 1.3, and if you bought it on the even 12th of July, they're $950 compared to a PSA 10 at over 2K now.
Yeah.
So there's such a big variance there, which see.
Definitely. Whoa. Static.
I've had to mute you, Lukey. I've had to mute you because the
Super
static's gone
static.
absolutely bananas.
Super.
Absolutely
Tried to play
bananas.
it down. Tried to
Sorry
play it
about
down
that.
whole time.
Sorry about that one, ladies and gents. But Lukey with the microphone, new fresh microphone this week,
New
and
microphone,
he's
Lukey.
absolutely stitched up with it because it's giving him more static than he's ever had before. That's what's so funny about it.
Straight back to
Sorry,
the
Luke.
store.
I got to laugh at your misery, mate. I got to laugh at your misery. But let's try and get him back on. See if there's any more static. There we go. You're back, Lukey. You're
All
back. Yeah, it's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
It's
good,
good,
it's
mate.
good.
It's good.
Hey,
Much
JB
better.
Hi-Fi is getting. I'm going back to the JB Hi-Fi tomorrow. Oh wait, I can't. We can't leave our house. So mate, how do you return with click and collect? How does that work? Fuck, I should have liked it. Come on, receipt.
You don't. That's the way they get you.
Is that the
But I
point?
think-
That's the point of it.
That's the point of it. Click collect and you don't return it. But honestly, I think we've literally given a nice variety of cards out there, and Giannis has some beautiful cards. Whether it's his rookie cards or a couple of years down the track, there's a lot out there. It's what you like. Even Saucy showed a card on our latest pod. He's got a color match. Have you got it with you there, Sauce? The green color match.
But
Giannis?
even 2019 Marvels is pretty sick. I just saw that in the listings
Yeah.
as well.
100%. Like
Sick
there's
one
some
as well.
nice cards you can get. Like even that.
And I
that's
ended
nice.
up picking like 3, but
I mean, you can't even see it.
No, that's it. Yeah.
green color match.
It's just a green color match. I mean, you can go pick this up. Like, I mean, when I bought,
Was that-
I overpaid for this. Like, it was on the way down. Once again, trying to time the market on the way down. Or probably, if I could give one bit of advice, don't maybe see when it starts trending up and then buy one, because trying to time the bottom is impossible. I thought I bought this for a bargain. It was like 50%. It was like half price what it was selling for, like, a month or two earlier, and then it even halved again. So I think these recently are going for around 50 to 60. You can pick one up for. I think it's a nice little collector's piece. That was a PSA 10. I'm torn between whether I'm going to sell it or not, but I think I might just hold on to it. I've got a few Giannis cards. I've got a Marvel. I've got an auto MVP auto contenders to 25. So
So the 2018 would have been his first MVP, yeah? That season?
Yes, that was his first MVP season.
Do you reckon those cards are maybe one, if
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
I'm saying like maybe in the future, people, for Giannis collectors, would you want a prism from his MVP years, his championship year? I'm just an idea.
Yeah, I guess so. But like true Giannis collectors would like not fuck around and go straight for like the Prism Gold out of that year or something like that, right? So they'd be like go
color
for the
match
big boys,
though. Maybe not the base. Maybe
look, I like the color match. I like the color match. I think it's
color match is
underrated.
Sick. It's a shame for green because it's in retail and it's like pretty. The print isn't low of it. But for the numbered stuff, like I know with Trey, red's usually numbered to 299, which is usually pretty good.
He's got a lot. There's a lot of options out there, and the good thing about Giannis too, like, he's got some nice pictures on his cards. Like the photography on his cards are nice, whether it's going up for a dunk or a pass or a layup.
He didn't get stitched up by the photography like Zion did.
Oh,
Zion's having a shocker. You know what?
Zion,
it's a good topic. It's a good topic. The color blast. The color match. I was thinking just now. I don't know why it popped into my head. I started looking at it. Color match, purple Kobe prisms. I think that's a nice little play. I might have to get one. I was looking at my collection. I'm thinking, I really do need a nice Kobe card.
And go look at the downtown Kobe's. Just type in downtown.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Just do
it. Maybe 2018, maybe 2013, 2012. Like 2012 is obviously out of the picture, the value of it. But 2013, 2018, and I think those are two years I like the design the most. But yeah, if I can get a numbered, I think that's what I want to pick up next. Nice colored Kobe card, or maybe an insert, or I know Kabooms are just out of the picture. Just
man, you want to know a card that I love and I really want. It's a downtown, and it's going to sound crazy because I'll get a link so I can send it to you. Because it's not a sport that anyone would think that I've collected in it recently, but you'd think, oh, okay, shit. Why is he going for this player? Like, I understand he could potentially be a GOAT and he's a gun, but this is actually the card I really want in my PC. Doesn't have to be a HGA. It's just this came up, so I can just show you what the card is. It is a 2020 Donruss Optic, Patrick Mahomes downtown, Miami Super Bowl, and I just love it.
That's his winning year?
Yes.
That's brilliant looking card.
Like, I love the colors, everything. It's insane. You can even get a Tom Brady in the year that he won against Philadelphia, I'm pretty sure, as well. Super short print card. It's just something I've looked at for a while. Like, I just haven't had, obviously, the coin to go out there and get any of these. Maybe my play is to try and get it raw, and I think a lot of the play for a lot of people out there that like these cards.
Kobe Downtowns are 5.
Look at 2016 Studio Downtown.
That's 2016. $5,500 USD.
Oh, really? I saw one for 2.
If you want a BGS 9.5, you got to go 3.85. We're gonna have to sin bin Lukey. You have to put him straight. Red card him.
There's one here. Oh, it's on bids. It's got 15 hours left. PSA 10.
I see that. I'm gonna have to
bid on it. No, but they're nice cards, and more often than not, I'm going to make this my fire as well. Like, more often than not, you're going to type in your favorite player or a player that you really like to collect in, because they're in baseball as well. You can get in baseball, basketball, football.
Downtown.
Yeah. Obviously, the baseball, they're not going to show their badges and stuff on whatever because they haven't got the license. But in my opinion, it doesn't really matter because they're all action shots anyway. So there's some really nice cards. The guys I really want are Mahomes, Judge.
Damn,
and
there's
then-
a nice Brady one as well.
Yeah, the Brady's are nice. And then obviously the
Good
pinnacle.
pickup. Good
The
pickup.
pinnacle is LeBron. The funny thing is, I was actually telling my sister when she broke into the hobby, she was just like, I want some really, really nice cards. And these were way less than what they are now then. And I even said it to Source, I said, the play's downtowns. We should just be buying downtowns, bro. Like, just
What were
put everything-
downtowns then?
Uh,
Way down? No pun intended. Were they way down? But like
They were
there's-
still expensive at the
they
time.
were
They just they
expensive,
hadn't
but
they
you could
hadn't
get it for
really.
like 1,000, 1,200, 1,500. There's a couple going for like 850.
Yeah, really.
Now they're up
Like they were all
to-
around the $1,000 mark, and now you know,
It's
some
a
of those
super
same cards are like
short print.
2,500,
Super
3,000,
short print,
4,000. So
Like a lot of the time, they're a case hit, especially like in the Panini 1-on-1 situation. That's the
what
case
do you
hit.
think? What do you think about? Would you rather? Here's a good. Would you rather? I know last week's episode that I missed out of, which this versus that. There is a this versus that. Would you rather the rookie of a player, rookie, let's say the Giannis, whatever, let's say, even use Kobe. Would you rather a PSA 10 of a rookie, you know, either base or silver, or would you rather a equal value card like a Downtown, a Kaboom, you know, one of those graphic cards? This is a tough question because
What was the
I feel
first
like a lot
one?
of-
What was the first one?
This
sorry?
is a whole
just-
this is a whole podcast, bro.
just straight, would you rather a straight rookie, so you can take any rookie that you want, PSA 10, either base or silver, or would you rather the equivalent value Downtown, Kaboom, one of those insert cards
Ooh.
that are expensive, but you know, they're just a short print, if not more short print?
When you're looking at, honestly, in that situation, if you're asking me when it comes to like those insert cards, fuck, you go back and you look at guys like Jordan and Kobe and Duncan and Shaq, and there's so many nice inserts, bro. Like that could be of the same value that are just like incredible. Like I would take them, like a PMG or a jambalaya. I'd take that over a rookie auto. Or does it have to be a rookie auto? It's like outside their rookie season. Jambalayas.
I think
I would
it's
say-
just-
I would
He was
say-
a base or silver, didn't he?
Straight up take Kobe for instance. What's a Kobe PSA 10 say ultra go for? It wouldn't be, it'd be about 1,500, I'm assuming. Let's see how good my off the rip knowledge is. So 2,200. I was way off. At 2,200, not too far off. 2,200, or would you rather, you know, for instance, a Kaboom in a 9.5? Where do you you know, what would you rather? You just have to pick one.
For me, I'd probably go the tops chrome if it wasn't greening for Kobe anyway.
Straight up Topps Chrome.
Yeah, if it wasn't greening, because that's an issue that a lot of those have.
A 2018 Panini Kaboom Raw One Kobe Bryant last sold for 2,600. So I mean,
He had a 2012 one as well, didn't he?
yeah, 2013 Kaboom.
Yeah, well, the first year of
2013,
Kaboom.
I think that was the first year of Kaboom, and the ones in 2013 were very much a lot more
Comic.
cartoony
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
I feel like it fitted in with the whole Kaboom thing. The more later ones, it seems like they've got a bit lazy. They've just got like an image, and then they've just cartoon, like they've just put the cartoon sort of filter on it within Photoshop. Doesn't look like
Yeah.
the actual cartoon's been drawn. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You can tell the difference. Whereas in those early ones, it looks like that's been custom drawn. You
They're
know?
too busy making like 30 sets.
Yeah, 30 and the rest.
I don't know.
It's
Interesting
just the
topic.
basketball.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
That's a tough one. I think we'll have to. We might have to rack that one for another podcast, mate, because that could go really in depth, and we could compare a whole bunch of different inserts and cards.
Anyone that's, I know you two obviously are soccer heads, and as well as other genres in the hobby. But for anyone else that's listening, that's a soccer head, that's like, I'm not interested in baseball, football, and basketball, there is an equivalent for soccer of a downtown. So obviously National Landmarks is the card. If you haven't seen it, they are the exact same design pretty much. So
yeah, identical.
They are
even still like National Landmarks, Kaboom. They're still there for soccer. I think
Ronaldo's so nice.
You want me to be honest with you? From now on, I'm only buying vintage rookies. Like, it have to be, especially in soccer, vintage rookies, either stickers or cards, but it has to be pretty low pop, especially in soccer. I'll buy something new. I'll buy something like a modern day card, but it has to be new. See that, and then I'm only going to spend big money on these type of cards.
Bro, that's mint.
That's up for $6,000. I think that's like, when you're talking about like, an insert, like, why wouldn't you go buy Messi or someone
cards like that? Cards like that turn heads. Like, it's just.
Bro, are you serious? Why are we buying that crap for? Here, I'll buy this one. This is better. Let's go.
13. Price double,
baby. Let's go.
The best part about that is, oh no, shit! I've mixed up the tournaments. I thought that was the other previous Euro.
Now, honestly, the Messi one is so nice as well. Fuck, they're nice cards. Honestly,
look, we can leave it. It's a good question to ponder on.
Talking about kabooms as well, I mentioned it to someone. I think it was you, Dom. I think it might have been on your live or something. I came out here when was it, last week, the week before, saying I'd never buy a non-licensed sports card. I've since seen, I'm not a baseball guy at all. I've since seen the baseball kabooms, non-licensed. They look sick. There was a Tatis one. They look so good.
They're awesome. They really are.
For non-licensed cards, I've changed my mind.
Eventually, if they do get the license, even if they don't get the license, like, who really cares? You don't see their badge on the thing anyway. They're still in their colors. You can easily distinguish which team they're a part of.
Yeah,
I don't see why it's not a play or something to add if you're an avid lover of baseball cards or you have a favorite baseball player. Why wouldn't you add that to your collection? Doesn't mean it's just because it's unlicensed doesn't mean it's like a fake card.
Yeah,
so I reckon that'd be a good pickup. All right, boys, let's move on. Fire or flame? Anyone got one?
There's been a lot of fire in this show throughout. Let's be honest.
I might use the baseball kaboom or the Tatis.
That's a fair play.
Yeah,
Acuna would be in there as well. I think
so.
Shout out to EB Games.
Did you get that a while ago, or did you get another one?
Did I haven't shown this, but not on the.
Oh no, not on here. I was gonna say I remember you sending it to the chat. First pack, wasn't it? Second pack.
Shout out to one pack wonder. That's what.
What is it, Ant? For people that are listening, what are you holding up?
This is a pack fresh, personally pulled.
PSA 10 question mark.
Yeah, PSA 10.
Wait, show it to the camera, Ant.
Let me bring it up.
Wow.
Silver.
There it is.
Get that focus. Look at that.
How's that centering going? It doesn't look
that bad. It doesn't look too bad.
No, but not for one of these cards are bad, man.
How's the back? How's the back? That's what's key. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. You can tell on that coloring on left to right how much gap there is. You can tell. Not too bad.
I said the Halliburton.
PSA takes 70-30 anyway, mate. That's a 10.
There's only two PSA 10s.
Really?
Two PSA 10s in existence right now.
Shit.
And
how many nines?
About 40, 45.
The rest are stuck in backlog.
Yeah, I was going to say the other 2.5 are in backlog, bro.
100%.
Nah,
But I
they're
mean,
not because prison they shut the doors and you can only send it there on the Super Express. So the ones that are getting graded are getting graded on the Super Express. I think there's a hell of a lot of people that are waiting for PSA to make their decision on lower price points. The thing is, they'll be waiting quite a while.
credit. You know what?
I wonder how many base
To
there are.
me,
I'm gonna look that up.
the real fire isn't just the Lamelo. Like I think Lamelo, well, clearly, Lukey's mic disagrees with me already. But the real fire is you can actually, now that pack prices have come down so much, now they've come down so much, you can pull some heat. You can pull some heat. Saucy is laughing.
I've had to mute my microphone, ladies and gents. I'm in stitches here because we've known over the weeks of crunch time, Lukey's having issues with microphones, and he was so excited this week. He goes, "Boys, I've upgraded my microphone setup. I'm good to go." And he's had the worst take he's ever had.
We celebrated for 5 minutes before this podcast, talking about how good this is, the new mic, the new earpods, the new headphones. Terrible. If JB Hi-Fi don't get an angry email tomorrow, I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I'm in tears.
He's genuinely cool.
It's just...
Oh, we want you back, Lukey. We really do, mate. We really do. He's like probably just going to be like, F this, I'm leaving. But I'll bring you Kaboom up, Lukey. I'll bring you Tatis Kaboom. That's the one he was talking about.
Give me one more chance, boys.
Look, it looks good. It looks good. It looks good, Lukey. I like that one. Interesting.
Yeah. What are they up for? That's 4K.
Yeah,
I saw a raw one. I think it was $300-400 when I saw it.
You just got to get them raw. Honestly, the entry level is if you really want them, try and find it raw, and then if you want to send it to grade, you send it. They're nice cards.
If you say we'll stay on that line trajectory, whatever we want to call it. Downtown, there's a few decent downtowns you can get in out of NFL ones that aren't too like they're expensive because they're downtown. But I was close to buying I can't remember the guy, his name, but there was another guy. It was like a veteran guy. I think it might be Lawrence Taylor. That might be on a downtown. It's not too expensive. I think there's potential opportunity for some of those NFL guys where they're not overly they're expensive because it's a downtown, but it's not like the same price as you're seeing in basketball and stuff, right? So I think that look here, there's a Jerry Jeudy one. It's actually a rookie one. It's on a buy it now for $500. Right? Maybe you best offer him $350. You get it for $350. But that's what I'm saying. I think if you want to get into that downtown market, I think the NFL sector is where you should be looking because like basketball, it's out of hand. Like it's just you got to have money to get in.
And you can get you can get variants too. Yeah, in the optic downtowns, you can get like lasers and stuff like that as well. You can actually get variants of the downtowns for NFL. Which is pretty cool. So, any other fires?
That's it.
No, it's not. I got one flame. I had to.
Oh, he's got a flame.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I've been thinking the whole time. Boys, all I need is...
Australian government.
No, I'm going to read the flames to you. Fire, mind you, is the fact that Brisbane got the Olympics in 2032. That's awesome. Man.
Shout out to them.
That's awesome. So good.
That's breaking news as well.
Yeah, that is so good. Very happy about that. But the flame, 30-minute halves, clock stoppage with each interruption, throw-ins taken with feet, unlimited subs, and a 5-minute temporary sin bin for yellow cards.
Turn the biggest game into futsal. Just a big field of futsal.
The flame is FIFA's proposed new rules.
They're just fucking idiots.
That was fucking terrible. That was terrible.
Whoever came up with that is just...
Do you know what my new proposed rule is? The only one I like out of all of them and I'm going to modify it. The unlimited subs rule, I'd modify it and just might as well just keep it at 5 subs.
Keep it at 5.
Five's all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
5's all right.
Like, surely fresher players means more open
Champions
game,
League,
more
yeah, you know what I mean? Champions
goals,
League,
potentially?
Euro had 5 subs. I
I feel
wouldn't
like
mind.
the interchange would just, I don't know. I don't like the interchange at all. So let's change the biggest game in the world and just fuck it up for a laugh. Why would you do that for? Like I posted on my story. If something's not why are you trying to change something that's not broken or fix something that's not broken?
I completely agree.
I understand the sport's falling off and it's losing viewers. Like
It's some of the stupid shit.
It's literally like all-time high across.
And this is
across
after
the
everyone
world.
just backed them against the Super League. Fuck that! If you're gonna do that, go back to the Super League. Bring the Super League back.
I'd
if they're playing normal
rather
games.
skip the league than
I'd actually rather Super League than that.
Whoever suggested they cut it to 30-minute halves is honestly just one of the biggest lemons. Like, forget
Yeah.
lemon of the year. I know you boys were talking about lemon of the year. Give them lemon of the century. That's the dumbest suggestion I've ever heard in my life. Any sporting, it's the worst sporting decision since, you know, whoever they who got drafted before who's the big draft fuck up?
Anthony
Whoever
Bennett.
they draft. Yeah, that's it. That's the worst. Second
I
worst.
thought you were talking
sporting
about
decision.
footy.
Adam Fiora. You've got plenty of him at Richmond.
I
Don't
think it's
worry.
Richard Tampa. That's one of the worst of all time.
Just
I was
Honestly,
gonna say Ant's in the wrong state. Ant's in the wrong state for that one.
Anthony would have no idea who the hell Richard Tamling is. No,
He'd know Buddy Franklin is. He'd know who Buddy Franklin is.
yeah,
I know, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say they drafted Richard Tambling over Buddy Franklin.
yeah.
No one knows
that's
who
how
Richard
much
Tambling
stuff is, and no one knows who he is.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Swan's legend.
Exactly.
No,
He
look,
is. But I think it's safe to say none of them are getting put through.
No,
We hope.
they better not.
We hope.
I
We hope.
They come up with these stupid ideas once a year anyway. They come up with something stupid just to throw people off. Like, hey guys, you know, just to keep you in line.
It's just to get people like us to get a little bit angry.
I just had to. We couldn't go. We couldn't go without flaming.
It's
someone.
what it is. It's what it is.
It is what it is. But if it does go through, I'll be bringing it up again on the podcast. So
Definitely.
I'll be
just
watching
see
golf.
YouTube.
I'll be watching golf permanently.
Flame it, Doma. Flame that absolute rubbish.
All right, boys. I think we're done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
It's been myself with Sauce, Lukey, and Ant. It's crunch time coming up big when it counts. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crunch Time.